Hello everyone, this is Orc Chef Cooker, and today, well, I don't think I need to introduce this game. As you could probably see. Now, I put it into a window so I'll be able to record it. And there are only two modes in this game that I am good at. 3 if you count payload. And that would be Capture the Flag and Man vs. Machine. And I'm going to try to show you a map of both. Now, as for classes, I'm good with all of them to a degree. However, as you can clearly see from the stats right here from the performance report, I'm best as the heavy, engineer, and medic. And pyro. Mostly the engineer. Mainly because you can have a sentry kill enemies for you, instead of doing it yourself. All you need to do is just stand by, watch as it unloads its bullets and or rockets, and boom! Instant killed enemy. Little work needed, and and no guns needed. The only thing I'm waiting for now is for it to load. Okay, this is taking forever. Alright, now that it finally loaded, let me show you what I can do.
I whipped up a satellite earlier to scan the topography of the area, boys. And guess what? There's plenty of room for us to kick their asses all over it. Building a center.
Now, as the engineer, you're going to need a lot of scrap metal. If you're just starting your setup, I recommend you go back to the spawn point and refuel your scrap metal.
I'm moving this.
And move your sentry somewhere where you can easily get it. And I recommend before building the sentry, you build a dispenser. Those of you who are familiar with the engineer role know that dispensers can not only give you scrap metal, they also refill ammo and health. So it's a good idea to have your sentry close to it so you get healed and you can work on it without getting damaged. And the higher the level, of course, means the stronger the effect. And of course, buildings can go up to level 3. One is nothing but a pea shooter, 2 is a twin Gatling gun, and 3 is a twin Gatling gun plus missile launcher. Now, the recorder's probably gonna time out during the match. seeing as being the engineer just means you're a lazabout. You know what I mean. It's also going to be your job to spy check everyone. You do that by going up to someone and shooting them. Because spies are able to disguise themselves as your teammates and go invisible. I don't know where everyone is, so I can't really show you guys how to spy check. Here we have Spud Wizard, a spy. He's able to transform into any unit he wants. In order to spy check, you need to shoot someone, like this. Shoot them as many times as you want. If they take damage, that means they're a spy. If they do not, that means they're on your side.
Sapping my sentry.
Those of you who are also familiar with the spy know that they can sap your buildings. And the one this one used managed to devolve my sentry. And my dispenser. Now sometimes in matches you can even earn loot, like for example my wrench, or the shotgun. The shotgun is called Frontier Justice, and each time my sentry kills someone, I get a revenge crit shot. And the Jag allows me to build my buildings faster. Now, the teleporter is going to need 4 tabs in order to actually activate. You can build and upgrade the other half first, but once you place the other half, it'll just downgrade back to 1. Now, as you can see, this is double cross.
Teleporter coming right up.
Crap!
This makes it down.
My sentry and dispenser! Damn it!
The enemy has dropped our intel.
me to show you what I turn into when I get angry.
Double base. Alert, alert. The enemy has taken Tate Lawrence.
That's right. The most popular character in the game.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Heavy. Who is also the strongest. Even though slow moving. And fat. With an F. His gun can tear you up faster than a bull can. He's also good at killing spies. Damn it.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Sorry for going silent, guys, but as you can see, this game is really hard if you're not concentrating on the goal. It's important for defensive classes to work together in order to win rounds.
Our intelligence.
And it's also important for defensive not to go and act like assault classes. Like I did. But one class I prefer playing over all others is Pyro. Pyro, don't know how to say it. He may not say much, and most of what he does say is non-verbal. And by non-verbal, it's just
The enemy has captured our intelligence.
sound like your mouth is shut. But he is capable of high damage, and damage over time too. Provided you keep him alive long enough to set some people on fire. He really is fun, and easy for beginners. However, his weakness would be a scout. Mainly because they're the fastest assault class, and fastest class in general in the game. Not to mention, they're best at spy checking, and can actually expose hidden spies. And no, not disguise, I mean invisible. Yes, some of you who know the spy class do that not only then can they disguise themselves as your teammates, but also can go invisible. If they're stupid enough to walk into a fire, they're gonna get lit. Oh, and something else I should mention. If your teammates ever get lit, you'll be able to put them out by pressing the right click. I don't have enough ammo to show you. Crap. Damn it. Ah, come on! Sentry, really? Well, time to show you guys my least favorite and hardest of all classes in the game. The Spy. They're useful for taking out the sentries.
We have lost the enemy intelligence.
Damn it!
But you now, Hopers.
We have lost the enemy intelligence.
Oh,
Moving out, spy agent.
one thing I forgot. If you pick up the intelligence all disguised, that sentry's still going to detect you, even though you're disguised as one of the enemies. Damn it!
Doctor!
Yes, patient? One of the easiest to play as is Medic.
The enemy intelligence return to their base.
Soldier medic combo in the base.
Damn it!
Teleporter going up.
Now the minigun has a fixed reach. Damn it! Now this one is completely custom. A soldier with the rocket jumper. The rocket jumper's special ability, negating the damage done by rocket jumper. The righteous bison does not need ammo. And can vaporize someone in one shot, provided their health is low enough. And the Market Garden does bonus damage if the foe is airborne. Scout, fastest class in the game. I have enough gear to make him a custom loadout as well. Damn it!
We have reached the intelligence.
Ah!
That's what you're worth.
The enemy intelligence will return to their base.
Seems he's carrying the same wrench I am. Did I throw a wrench into your plans? Yeah, I know, that was a crap spy impression, I know.
Thank you, laborer.
Damn it!
Blood is mine!
The enemy has dropped our attack. Alas, the enemy has taken our intelligence. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Probably shouldn't have done that. But it was worth it!
Has taken our intelligence.
Damn it. The sniper is an easy class, provided you have good aim. The longer you stay in the scope, the more damage you'll do when you take the shot. Finally, I thought that was never going to end. On to man versus machine. If any of you remember the brass beast I had, I got it here. I'll go for a normal mission to make it short, but keep it short. Now in this mode, I'd recommend you play as either the engineer or heavy, because they are the two most destructive classes here. Now each class has individual upgrades that cost a separate amount.
This will help.
In order to start, press F4. And then, get up to the front and watch the bullets fly. Given this is the last wave, I doubt I'll need to show you anything. Now the robots Now the robots copy the classes exactly. Some have boosts, some are huge. But one is carrying a nuclear bomb, similar to the ones in Payload.
Who wants some of this?
One thing I recommend over all the others is upgrading rate of fire. even though it'll go through your ammo quicker, it'll also chew them up faster. Now the engineer is also a favorited class here, because not only can they make their teleporters bi-directional, meaning you can go forward and back, but also they can have 2 sentries, and they can increase their max building health and attack speed. And also, Medic is also a good class to play on if you want to help your allies. Another thing I should mention is that you earn credits by killing these things to get those upgrades. Certain machines give certain amounts. Like the small ones, they give a small amount, varying on class. The tank will give you a crap ton, provided you can take it down before it reaches the hatch. Oh, and here's something you guys might find impressive. I managed to kill 8 machines in one go using only a bat. No kidding, I really did.
Now get to an upgrade station.
And I recently earned the Atomizer Bat. Those of you who are familiar with it know it can give you a 3rd jump. But it takes away 10 health.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Phew. Thanks, mate.
Hey, is somebody keeping track of my heads batted in? Boys!
Let's go, mates.
That hair wasn't getting any lighter.
I recommend that bat if you want to change your gear during the match.
Pony up, boys!
Now, there are 4 types of canteens. One allows you to get crit boosted, one refills your clips and ammo, one makes you uber charged, and one teleports you back to home. Or spawn, meaning the upgrade stations.
This is it. The last wave. Defend Manco at all costs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And of course, one of my cats is right next to me, sniffing a bag.
Eat my dust!
And my mom nearly turned on some copyrighted music in the middle of the video. You saw I contributed to that.
Alert! A tank has entered the area.
Lion! Now taking out these tanks, if you're playing this mode, should be a top priority. Because one thing you guys probably don't know, these tanks have a bomb inside them. That was close. And that's it for this episode. I'll be playing more Man vs. Machine. Now the robots copy the classes exactly. Some have boosts, some are huge. But one is carrying a nuclear bomb, similar to the ones in Halo.
Who wants some of this? Bomb.
One thing I recommend over all the others is upgrading rate of fire. Even though it'll go through your ammo quicker, it'll also chew them up faster. Now the engineer is also a favorited class here, because not only can they make their teleporters bi-directional, meaning you can go forward and back, but also they can have 2 sentries, and they can increase their axe building health and attack speed. And also, Medic is also a good class to play on if you want to help your allies. Another thing I should mention is that you earn credits by killing these things to get those upgrades. Certain machines give certain amounts. Like the small ones, they give a small amount, varying on class. The tank will give you a crap ton, provided you can take it down before it reaches the hatch.
Drop that tank!
Oh, and here's something you guys might find impressive. I managed to kill 8 machines in one go using only a bat. No kidding, I really did.
Now get to an upgrade station.
And I recently earned the Atomizer Bat. Those of you who are familiar with it know it can give you a 3rd jump. But it takes away 10 health.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Phew. Thanks, mate.
Hey, is somebody keeping track of my edge batted in? Boys!
Let's go, mates. That there wasn't getting any lighter. Move out. I'm moving this.
I recommend that bat if you want to change your gear during the match.
Pony up, boys!
Now, there are 4 types of canteens. One allows you to get crit boosted, one refills your clips and ammo, one makes you uber charged, and one teleports you back to home. Or spawn, meaning the upgrade stations.
This is it. The last wave. Defend Manco at all costs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And of course, one of my cats is right next to me, sniffing a bag.
Eat my dust!
And my mom nearly turned on some copyrighted music in the middle of the video. You saw I contributed to that.
Alert! A tank has entered the area.
Lion! Now taking out these tanks, if you're playing this mode, should be a top priority. Because one thing you guys probably don't know, these tanks have a bomb inside them. That was close. And that's it for this episode. I'll be playing more Man vs. Machine. Later episode. For now, see ya! This is Orc Chef Cooker signing out. Later episode. For now, see ya! This is Orc Chef Cooker signing out.